Spotlights slice through the rafters, bouncing off the gleaming Lakers banner that hangs, heavier than ever, with untold potential. Every sneaker scrape on the hardwood echoes with urgency, because the City of Angels just brought in a new kingpin. And he's no casual bystander in the race for NBA supremacy. The buzz isn't just about another flashy signing or midseason tweak. This is about a seismic shift in the foundation itself, ownership that bleeds purple and gold ambition, fueled by championship pedigree from the Diamond's finest. Lakers fans, brace yourselves. It's Showtime 2.0, and the pulse of this franchise just got electrified. Imagine the quiet hum of the locker room before tip-off knuckles tapping, sneakers flexing on the floor, minds cycling through rotations, matchups, and defensive coverages that could make or break a playoff run. Now, layer onto that the pressure cooker vibe of a new regime that's already proven its appetite for glory at the highest levels of sport. Mark Walter, the new majority. Owner didn't just buy a team. He bought a legacy rooted in relentless competitiveness. This is the same man who steered the Los Angeles Dodgers through a golden age. The same vision that forged back-to-back championships and a streak of 12 straight postseasons. If you felt that charge in the air when the ball hits the court, imagine the seismic impact when front office whispers turn into thunderous moves. Banners don't hang by themselves, and history isn't made by waiting. Dodgers president Andrew Friedman lifts the curtain on Walter's playbook, relentless, intense, and unapologetically all in. He feels so much pressure to the fans, constantly putting pressure on us to do whatever we can to win. Translation for Lakers Nation: the new ownership is obsessed with victory. This isn't about the bottom line. It's about the top. Prize: Walter's influence means no stone unturned from expanding payrolls to $100 million in clubhouse reinvention that redefines the very definition of NBA readiness. The training facilities, tech, and elite support aren't just perks. They're small gears in a massive winning machine. Now, hold up, because this ownership shakeup is unfolding as the Lakers eye their next chapter with a blockbuster commitment. That sent ripples throughout the league. Luka Doncic's recent locking down of a 3-year, $165 million extension signals more than just a star secured. It promises a radical shift in scheme and style. Expect faster pace, more spacing, 5 out. Sets that ooze Showtime swagger, and pick-and-roll coverages designed to exploit every inch of the court. Rotation battles are about to flare. Floor generals might see minutes tighten. Wings might stretch wider, and defensive assignments will morph to counter West rivals circling like sharks, smelling the shakeup on the horizon. Feel that wristwatch. Tapping, that's the Lakers' pulse quickening. With Walter's championship blueprint from the Dodgers serving as a North Star, the idea of a great run under the Buss family transforms into a launching pad for the kind of sustained excellence this city craves. This is Lakers DNA evolving with grit and a hunger sharpened by heartbreak and glory alike. From the three-peat scrapes of the early 2000s to the relentless bubble grind of 2020, a new era where investment isn't just financial, it's emotional, strategic, and unapologetically bold. Picture a hypothetical Lakers huddle Frank Vogel phone call in the front office, half joking. "Hey, can we get a clubhouse like that for recovery? I'll meet Walter halfway, promise to draw up a few more plays." The blend of respect, expectation, and a dash of humor captures the vibe. Owning this is about building a fortress around the purple and gold. So what happens next as the calendar flips and the West heats up? Will this ownership-driven intensity unlock deeper playoff runs? Can the Lakers' rotation juggle the demands of Luka's extension and the unyielding pressure from title-hungry rivals? How's the defense going to pivot when the offense takes a whole new shape? The answers ripple through every dribble, every timeout, every chant echoing Crypto.com arena. The spotlight's brighter, the stakes sharper, and the city's heartbeats since like never before. The question isn't if the Lakers will rise again. It's how fast, how fierce, and how cinematic the comeback will be. Because in Los Angeles, Purple and gold isn't just a color, it's a calling. And Mark Walter just turned up the volume. Your heart's stumping like it's getting caught in a blender on full speed. Strap in, Lakers Nation, because the next chapter in this saga is about to blow the roof off Crypto.com arena and shake the very foundations of the NBA universe. If you thought locking down Luka Doncic was the headline, wait till you catch the seismic aftershock pulsing through every whisper in the locker room, every shaft of spotlight slicing through the sold-out crowd. Picture this, the new ownership isn't just flexing financial muscle, they're rewriting the entire playbook on expectation and accountability with a fury that would make Jerry Buss nod in fierce approval from the sidelines of heaven. LeBron, the king who's danced through heartbreaks and triumphs with a crown made of relentless grind, now faces the ultimate test. Can his legacy merge seamlessly with this rocket-powered vision of an entirely reimagined Lakers dynasty? And don't tell me Anthony Davis isn't feeling the weight. His iron will is stoked, but even he knows a new era demands reshaping rhythms, demands adapting defense to a speedball offense where spacing isn't just a tactic, it's a lifestyle. The locker room hums with tension, mixed with electric possibility, a coiled slinky on the verge of snapping, some vets whispering about tightened minutes, while young wings stretch like newly released predators, ready to challenge every inch of hardwood territory. Now hold that thought, because the West is circling like a pack of wolves sensing weakness. Denver's cascading chemistry could exploit any glitch in this evolving rotation. Phoenix's swagger threatens to swallow the purple and gold whole, with Devin Booker's laser focus locking sights on the crown. And the Clippers, the Clippers are lurking in the shadows with hands reaching for any crack, any hesitation that spills from the Lakers' blueprint. And while on the surface, it's a renewed battle for supremacy, underneath it all, there's a war playing out off-court front office tempers flaring over cap gymnastics, back-end moves, and that elusive third star who could change the velocity of this franchise's orbit. Lakers general manager chatter is smoky. There's talk of pulling, a fast one on rivals with a clandestine trade clause hidden so deep even the Lakers' inner circle is divided on its fallout. But what if that's exactly the move to tilt the balance? Imagine a blockbuster coming not just from free agency, but a midseason explosion, a seismic shift that renders the playoff race a roller coaster of jaw-dropping moments. The fans are tasting this electric tension in veins dyed purple and gold generations deep. From the wild crackle of last season's bubble glory to the haunting shadows of missed opportunities in the post-Kobe era, it's showtime ruggedized for a new millennium. And I'm telling you, these aren't just possibilities. They're coming torn between myth and reality like the raucous chorus rising after a clutch triple from a player nobody saw coming. Feel that drumbeat inside the arena? It's not just hype. It's a pulse sense to every anxious whisper from the training room retrofitted with state-of-the-art tech that feels more NASA than NBA. Staff walk corridors humming like NASA engineers, prepping for a mission impossible because the expectation isn't just winning, it's dominating, reshaping the way clubhouses operate, demanding excellence from recovery ice baths to nutrition tailored like custom suits for gladiators. The psychological warfare off the court is just as scorching. Teams now lean in on the Lakers' internal recalibrations, sensing cracks, pushing mind games into the public sphere, trading barbs on social media, and sparking fan feuds that light up every sports bar from Venice Beach to suburban Orange County. But what if this pressure cooker fuels the purple and gold fire into a tempered steel fortress? One that swallows the doubters whole and launches a relentless playoff march that has Golden State losing sleep, that has the Clips scrambling last-minute trades? Think about the audacity pouring from the ownership suite. Mark Walter's blueprint is precision engineering, one that blends championship grit from Dodgers diamonds to courtside glory, and it's not without risk the Lakers could gamble it. All stretching payroll and patience like a tightrope walker over a pit of swirling Western Conference sharks. And through it all, the man who stoked 1,000 headlines, LeBron James aloof, fierce, a ticking time bomb ready to either immortalize this franchise's resurrection or ignite Unprecedented fallout if the chemistry collapses under the new regime's intense, sometimes unforgiving spotlight. There's an unsaid tension in his eyes in practice. Mixed with the familiar fire that's powered his every comeback, could this be the final act in his Lakers saga? Or just the prelude to a story so vivid it becomes legend? And what about a D, whose shoulders carried the team's broken pieces more than once? Will his iron will bend to this new, faster, relentless offensive assault or snap under the weight of expectations magnified by a city that demands nothing less than immortality? Hold-up rumors just trickled in that a mysterious player meeting is scheduled this week, a hush-hush powwow that might involve a name so big it sends fan forums into frenzy, betting markets into overdrive. But here's the clincher theirs. A clause in that potential deal that could unravel the very fabric of Lakers loyalty. A gamble loaded with more promise and peril than any blockbuster in recent memory. And if that isn't enough, whispers float about an internal rift brewing over defensive philosophies, causing some to question if the Lakers can really pivot to a Luka-led offense without sacrificing the gritty toughness that built so many winners in purple and gold past. Can the franchise blend flash with steel? Is it even possible to merge past glory's ghost with future's bright flame without ripping the soul apart? The media circus is a frenzy, feeding off every minute detail, every cryptic tweet, while die-hard fans in parking lots trade theories like sacred texts. Fear and hope entwined in that constant battle cry, echoing through every corner bar and living room. Now imagine those packed arenas again, but with an undercurrent of tension so thick it practically hisses a palpable nervous energy that only Lakers fans know. The sweet agony of being on the edge of something monumental or catastrophic. And here's the raw, brutal truth: this isn't just a season or a campaign. This is a defining crusade where every possession might rewrite history or torpedo dreams. As the final buzzer of this unrelenting summer approaches, the big question slices through all speculation like a dagger wrapped in velvet. Will the Lakers' heart survive the fractures, or will the purple rain fracture under the weight of its own ambition? As a Laker till I draw my last breath, here's the storm I swear is coming. Now you tell me, what's tearing at your gut? Because trust me, this saga has only just ignited.